what's up, everybody? KMZ18 Sports here, back with another Arsenal review and player ratings. So yeah, man, Arsenal beat Burnley 3-1. It was it was a weird game. Like Arsenal dominated for the most part, but they made a few mistakes, which led to Burnley scoring. But for the most part, the Arsenal just were in control. Like they got the first half goal from Leandro Trossard. Thankfully, he was okay, but when he scored, he hit his shoulder. But it looks like he played. He did continue playing, so thankfully he was all right. And it was good. It was a good goal. And then in the second half, Burnley scored. Um, Tamiyasu, I thought he had it under control, but I forgot who scored, but the guy just out muscled him and scored. Hey man, it is what it is. It happens to the best of us. But yeah, man. And then after that, Saliba scored after a corner, and then and Zinchenko, man, he scored one of the best goals. A freaking karate style goal. I'm like, holy shit. Probably the best. It's probably gonna be the best goal of the month so far. So we'll see. It's still early in November, but you never know. Overall, though, yeah. So Arsenal, I want to say cruise to a 3-1 win against Burnley, and thankfully they came back after like a rocky start to November. They won back-to-back games, Champions League and the Premier League, and they go into the international break at the right time. Hopefully, Jesus will come back. Maybe actually no, I think Partey is gonna be out for a much extended period of time, but hopefully they'll get Jesus back. They'll give a much needed fire boost to continue on to the season. But overall, yeah, I thought it was a pretty good game, man. I'm not gonna lie, it was a pretty good game. But you know what time it is, man. Let's look at the statistics and the player ratings. And give me 1-6 out of the sofa score. All right, guys, we're here, and yeah, man, just oof. If you look at the attack momentum, it's just crazy. Like for the most part, Arsenal was in control. And then the second half, it was like Burnley started to play well a little bit, and they got the goal. But then after that, it was mainly all Arsenal until Fabio Vieira got the red card, and Burnley tried a little towards the end, but at that point, it was too little, too late, and Arsenal got the win. And if you looked at these statistics real quick, it's honestly lopsided. Like Arsenal had a 1.95 expected XG to Burnley's 0.32 and 1.36 expected assists compared to Burnley's 0.25, which yeah, attacking wise, they Burnley had no answers for Arsenal, and Arsenal had 64% of ball possession to Burnley's 36. Arsenal had 16 shots to Burnley's 8. Arsenal had 6 shots on target to Burnley's 5. To their credit, Burnley were trying to were taking their chances, and they got one, but for the most part, it was just complete control. So yeah, man, it was just like I said, it was just it was a weird game because if you look at like the statistics, it was like, hey, Arsenal cruised like to an easy 3-1 win, but it was a bit of a struggle early, and I mean, yeah, Arsenal had possession, but they were really doing nothing with it until Leandro broke the ice. And then the second half, after Burnley scored their goal, that's when Arsenal really started to pick up, and then they scored 2 goals. And then, like I said, and after that, after they scored the third, it was basically wraps. Although after Fabio Vieira got the red card, Burnley did try to get back into the game, but at that point, it was just too late. But overall, yeah, a pretty good win by Arsenal. But let's look at the lineups real quick. I'll give my player ratings for everybody. David Raya, he made 2 saves inside the box. He was 65% of his accurate passes. He went 3 and 10 on his long balls. Overall, I thought he had a decent game. I mean, like the goal was a deflected goal. There was nothing he could have done there. I'm not gonna argue that. And as for The saves, he made some pretty good saves, and not only that, I like the fact that he's attempting more long balls, and that's probably the reason why the Arteta brought him in for the long, not only for because he works well on his feet, but also for the long balls. That was the one thing that Ramsdale struggled with the long balls. But overall, though, yeah, man, I thought he played well. I'm gonna give David Raya a 7 out of 10. Tamiyasu, he made 3 clearances, 1 interception, made 3 tackles. He only got drilled past once, but unfortunately, that one led to a goal. He won 3 of his 4 ground duels, 3 of his 5 aerial duels. He did lose position 14 times, which is a bit much. He was 85% of his accurate passes. He won 0 out of 2 of his crosses, 2 out of 8 long balls, and his shot was blocked once. Overall, he was playing well until the goal. And look, it's like I said, who scored? Oh, Josh Brownhill. Sometimes he's gotta give credit to the player. It happens. Like he was defending it well until at the very end, and he wasn't pushed. He really got out muscled, and then just Josh Brownhill just scored, man. Like I said, it is what it is. And after that, besides that one moment, everything else, I thought he was pretty solid. I'm gonna give Tomiyasu a 7 out of 10, man. That is actually a pretty good accurate rating because that's why I feel like for the most part, like he got forward, he defended well, minus the goal. Like what can I say? And that goal was not. Yeah, the goal was it made it 1-1, but it wasn't as consequential like we've seen from Tomiyasu like in the previous season. So overall, though, yeah, I'm gonna give Tomiyasu a 7 out of 10. William Saliba, he, he got a goal. He made 3 clearances, 2 tackles, error led to shot. He won 2 of his 3 ground duels, 4 of his 5 aerial duels. He only lost possession 7 times. He fouled once. He was 92% accurate with his passes. He made 2 out of 3 long balls. He was he had 1 shot on target, which led to the goal. And overall, yeah, I thought defensively, I thought he played well. And honestly, he scored. What more can I say about William Saliba? Overall, though, that 7.4 is harsh. I'm gonna give him an 8. He scored. He defended well. What more can you want from William Saliba for that? After that, Gabriel Magalhaes, 3 clearances, 2 tackles. He won 2 out of 3 ground duels, 3 out of 6 aerial duels. He only lost positions 8 times. He made 1 foul. He was offside once. He was 88% of his accurate passes. He made 1 key pass. He was 3 out of 7 long balls. He had 2 shots to off target, and one of his shots was blocked. Overall, though, I thought he played well defensively. Honestly, just a standard Gabriel Magalhaes game. I'm gonna give him a 7 out of 10. I thought he played well. Now Alexander Zinchenko, he got the goal. He made 1 clearance. He made 5 tackles. He was 7 of his 8 ground duels. He won 7 8 ground duels, 7 8 aerial duels. He did lose possession 17 times, which is a way too much, but it wasn't inconsequential. So I I leave with a grain of salt on that one. Fouls. He made 1 foul, but he was fouled once. He was 87% of his accurate pass. He made 2 key passes. He made 2 out of 5 crosses. And he was perfect on the long balls as well, so that was pretty good. He had 1 shot on target, which led to the goal, and he attempted 1 dribble. Overall, very, very great game from Zinchenko. He got a great goal. That was a fantastic goal. You can tell that he offensively he was pretty good. Defensively, there were still iffy moments, but Gabriel backed him up a little bit, and Declan Rice helped him out as well. Overall, though, just a great performance from Zinchenko. They gave him an 8.9. I'm gonna give him a 9. he was, even if you look at the heat maps, man, he was all over the pitch. Not only from right side, but in the middle and almost at the end. So overall, though, yeah, I'm gonna give Zinchenko a 9 out of 10, man. Very great game from Zinchenko, and also great goal. Kai Havertz, let's see here. Same 7% of his accurate pass. He made one key pass. He was 0 out of 1 on his crosses. Um, Two of his shots was off target. He attempted a dribble, but it was unsuccessful. He missed one big chance, which was right. He won 1 of 3 ground duels, 3 out of 7 aerial duels. He lost position 8 times. He was fouled once. Uh, Not the best Kai Havertz game compared to like what we've seen from the last couple weeks. Overall, it was just okay. It was like good but unspectacular. And also, but he did miss that big chance, which I thought he should have done better. Overall, though, I'm just gonna give him a 6 out of 10. It wasn't his best game. Jorginho, he was 88% of his accurate pass. He made one key pass. He was 0 out of 1 crosses, 0 out of 2 long balls. He won 3 out of 5 ground duels. He only lost possession 7 times. He was fouled once. He made one interception, 2 tackles. He only got drilled past once. Overall, I thought it was a decent game by Jorginho, man. He steadied the midfield. He's been proven that he can be a quality backup for the midfield, but you can still tell that there's still limitation to his game, especially on the defensive end. But then again, that's what Declan Rice is here. But overall, though, I'm gonna give Jorginho a 7 out of 10. He did. I feel like he played well. Declan Rice, 87% of his accurate pass. He made one key pass. He was 2 out of 4 long balls. So he had one shot off target. He won 2 out of 3 ground duels, 1 out of 4 aerial duels. He only lost possession 7 times. He was fouled once. He made one clearance, one interception, one tackle. Overall, though, offensively, he didn't get forward as much, but I feel like defensively he made up for it. Overall, though, yeah, man. Giving him a 6.9 is a bit harsh in my opinion. Overall, though, I'll still give him a 7 out of 10. I thought it was just a steady Declan Rice game. Like he wasn't like influential going forward, but he was definitely influential like staying backwards, staying back and helping out with the back four and the midfield. Bukayo Saka. He got an assist. He had one shot on target, one off target. One of his shots was blocked. He made one successful dribble. He hit the woodwork once, which is unfortunate. I thought he was gonna score there. He was 77% of his accurate passes. He made 3 key passes. He made 2 out of 6 crosses. He attempted a long ball, but it was unsuccessful. He created 2 big chances, with one of them led to a goal. He won 2 out of 4 ground duels. He won all of his aerial duels. He lost possession 15 times, but it wasn't inconsequential. He made 2 fouls. He was fouled once. Overall, though, going forward, Bukayo Saka had a pretty good game, man. I thought he played well. I still think we're overplaying him to the max, but thankfully the international break at least hopefully won't mess that up. But overall, though, yeah, man, Bukayo Saka was pretty good, man. I'm gonna give him an 8 out of 10. Gabriel Martinelli, he had one shot on target. He um he attempted 2 dribbles out of 6, and which were successful. He was 88% of his accurate passes. He made 2 key passes. He 4 out of 9 crosses, 0 out of 2 on his long balls. Ground duels. He won 5 out of 13 ground duels, 2 out of 4 aerial duels. He lost position 16 times, which is high but not too bad. He was fouled. He he committed a foul, but he was fouled. He was offside once. He made two tackles and he only got 3 passes once. Overall, though, I thought he wasn't as influential as previous games, but I still believe he played well. I wish he scored when on the one chance he had, but it is what it is. And hopefully the injury is not too bad. And that's why thankfully the international break is here, so hopefully he'll recuperate. And now, in my opinion, the man of the match himself, Leandro Trossard. He scored a goal. He had an assist. He had two shots on target, which one of them led to a goal. One shot was blocked. He had one. He attempted one. He's essentially attempted 1 out of 2 dribbles. He hit the woodwork once as well, which is unfortunate. He was 79% of his accurate pass. He made 2 key passes. He only made 1 of his 8 crosses. He created one big chance, which led to the goal. He won 3 of his 6 ground duels, 1 out of 3 aerial duels. He lost position 16 times, which wasn't too bad. High, but not too bad. And he was fouled twice. Great game from Leandro Trossard, man. The fact that Arsenal got him on like a 30 million deal, man. I sometimes question where would we be without Leandro Trossard, especially either on the bench or taking over someone who's injured. Seriously, great. One of the best January signings, honestly, like for the past 10 years. But yeah, overall, they give him an 8.9. Honestly, I'm gonna give him. You know what? I'm gonna give him a 10 because not only that he scored, he got an assist, he was forward. If it wasn't for him, I think we'll probably be struggling to even beat this Burnley team. But overall, though, yeah, Leandro Trossard, 10 out of 10 for me. He was my man in the match, definitely. As for Mikel Arteta, let's see. Actually, no, I forgot about the sub. Fabio Vieira, he only made 5 touches, so he was only like you won't think he was 70% of his accurate passes. He attempted one long ball, but it was inaccurate. 1 out of 2 ground duels won. He lost position once. He made one foul, which led to the red, and was fouled once. Unfortunately, yeah, he got the red card. Bit harsh, but I can see why the ref gave it. And it's unfortunate because it was a straight red, which that means he'll be suspended for 3 games. Which in the midfield, that's exactly what we don't need, but it is what it is. Overall, because he was actually playing decent, but because that red, yeah, I'm gonna give him a 5 out of 10. That was bad timing on the red card. Reese Nelson, uh, he really only played for 9 minutes. Yeah, he didn't really do much. Yeah, no, really no rating. At least a standard 5 out of 10 for me. Eddie and Ketia, I mean, like we had one touch. He was outside for one, left position one. So yeah, honestly, just a 5 out of 10. And yeah, here we are. No, legit no stats overall. Yeah, I'm just honestly either these three either no rating or just 5 out of 10 for me. As for Mikel Arteta, I feel like he picked the right team. He picked the right team. I mean, look, Martin Odegaard's still out, Thomas Partey's out, and Jesus is out. So this is the team. Honestly, this would have been the team I picked as well. Although I think Ben White is also out as well. I don't know if was he on the bench. Yeah, he was out as well. So yeah, honestly, this would have been the team I would have picked. So Mikel Arteta got it right. He made a few tweaks into the system to combat Burnley. But overall, though, yeah, I'm gonna give Mikel Arteta 8 out of 10. He got the selections right. He made timely substitutions. Overall, yeah, 8 out of 10 for me. And just like that, man, Arsenal are back in business. After losing two straight, they won two straight. And because of this win and following the other results, Arsenal are now they're tied for first place. Well, they're in second place, but they're tied in points with Man City, and that's due to the fact that Man City has a better well, they haven't played yet, and also they have a better what's it called trying to go back to where I was. Okay. They had a better goal difference than Man City had a better goal difference than Arsenal. So overall, yeah, man, just like the international breaks here, they play Brentford next week, and after they play Lens, if Arsenal can beat Brentford, they'll be still on the top in the Premier League table, and if they beat Lens, they proceed to the knockout phases in the Champions League. So these next two games are going to be important. But overall, yeah, man, just I'm just happy with Arsenal that they, after these two bad losses, they won back to back, and they're back in business, man. They're back in business. All right, guys, that's it for me. Like and subscribe below. Help a brother out. Trying to hit the 30 subscribers. And yeah, man, I catch y'all next time. Peace.